everybody. I'm Renee D, publisher of Iconic Life magazine, and we are out here at the Net Zero Iconic Home with Brad Leavitt of A&T Construction. And wow, look at the progress.
We're making some progress. You know, it's hard to see in those first few months when we're out here, when you're doing the site work, like there's not a whole lot to see because you're going all the tiers. And you can see, we'll get some video here around the project where you can actually see the tiers come up, and that's why it takes so long. We're actually staying in the pool right now.
Yeah, we're in the pool.
We're getting a little pre-early swim.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
There's going to be this amazing negative edge. In fact, over here on the corner, you can see the retaining wall is stopped at that corner. And the reason being is because now that entire corner is actually the hot tub, is the spa. So that will function as our retaining wall and the pool, or the spa. And then over here, this will be our negative edge. So really, this entire corner behind us will all be negative edge overlooking this amazing view.
Amazing. So this view is spectacular. You know, when you all have a chance to get out here, you are going to be so impressed because this view goes on and on and on and on. I mean, I see all the way up to Four Peaks and all these amazing mountains back here. We are in...
And it's a preserve, so no one will ever build back here. Everything you see all this way is protected land. So our clients can sneak out, they can hide and go hike down here and take their quads back, but no one else will build. So.
Oh, it is a spectacular site. So we're a little bit out here, but this is the ultimate place to build a net zero home. And so we're really excited to continue that conversation, continue the journey. As you know, every single month, Brad's talking about it. We're talking about it in our stories and our podcasts, on our social. Follow the journey and learn more about sustainability and living in a healthy home.
And even our Fox blocks are in. So some of our stem walls are ICF. So the ICF, the insulated concrete form, we have our first stem walls in. They've been waterproof. We have the concrete boards. So
tell us more about Fox blocks. So I wanted to ask about that. So they look like Legos to me.
They do. They look like big Lego blocks. They're made out of styrofoam. You know, typically 8, 10, 12 inches wide, depending on the structural component of the house. And what's really great about Fox blocks and the ICF construction is so when they're Legos, as you mentioned, as you're putting them in, and then you fill them with concrete and rebar, right? So they're really secure. But a couple of benefits. One, here we are on the desert, so it helps protect against bugs, right? Scorpions and all the bugs. Helps protect against dust pollution, dust control, right? As you're thinking about just keeping the house more secure, more tight, which is pretty dusty here in Arizona. Indoor air quality, which we've talked about a lot, especially with this build. And then sound as well, right? And even more importantly, the energy efficiency. When you have the concrete and you have the insulation on either side, it provides an amazing barrier and enclosure. So healthy living, sustainable living, which is the goal of this project, net zero, of course. And then we'll also insulate the slab. So
that's what I was going to ask. So one of the next things that's happening is you're going to pour the slab. So talk a little bit about the insulation and the why.
Yeah, so the reason being is, as you think about the slab, right? One thing throughout most of the country, it gets really cold, and that's why you dig down. And one big reason we don't have basements in Arizona is because we don't have a frost line. So you're not digging down 6 or 8 feet already to put plumbing. So in the Midwest or colder climates, you're going to dig down and make it a basement. Why not? You're already digging down for plumbing, right?
Yeah.
So here, that's why you see slab on grade, and very rarely do you insulate that. But you know, concrete is cold. I mean, it pulls in the cold parts of the house, just like if your AC's running, you'll feel that colder mix in those areas. And so by insulating the slab, it'll help keep that temperature that we're trying to achieve, whether it be in the winter or the summer, to keep that climate.
So it also mitigates some of the heat as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So it just helps with everything. It keeps everything contained in the house.
Yeah. So, and reminding everybody that net zero is a house that produces as much energy as it needs to operate annualized.
Exactly. So annualized, because you have like a passive house, which would be, you know, there's a daily where it's daily or it's on the year average, but either way, you know, that year average is the goal here in Phoenix, especially when it's hot in the summer. So.
Yeah, good for the environment, for sure.
Yep.
Well, we are loving being involved in this project with you. It's awesome. So everybody, make sure you continue to follow along. Brad, tell them where they can find you.
Yeah, they can find us at AFT Construction, AFT_construction. That's pretty much the handle on all of our social media channels, and website AFTconstruction.com.
And then at Your Iconic Life on all of our social media channels, and then iconiclife.com for new content every single month on this net zero home, videos, social. We're doing it all, so we're super into it. So thanks, Brad, for being here.
Thank you.